Welcome to another daily devotion as we talk about places in Scripture that really lead us to reflect. One of my favorite places in Scripture where I think here's a place of deep reflection and soul searching is when Jacob meets God by the river Jabbok and he wrestles with God all night because he knows that after he's taken advantage of his brother, because his brother's not the sharpest tool in the shed, and he's taken his birthright and his blessing, and then his brother Esau wants to kill him, and he runs from home and he lives with his uncle and lives over there for over 20 years, cutting off relationship with his dad, with his brother, with his mom, and now he's coming home with his wives and his kids and all this stuff. And messengers have come to him and said, listen, your brother Esau is waiting for you. He's about a day's ride away, and he's got 400 armed men with him. And Jacob's got to be thinking, oh, shoot. Only he didn't say shoot, probably. And he sends all of his kids and his wives and his livestock ahead of him, and he has him go butter up his brother in 7 different groups bearing gifts, kind of the welcome wagon. Your brother Jacob is your servant, and he sends you some sheep. Your brother Jacob is your servant, sends you some donkeys. And when all the crowd is gone, when all his family and all of his security is gone, all he's got is him, his past, and the knowledge that tomorrow he's going to have to face the music with his brother. I wonder if you have ever had a moment where you've wounded somebody, you've done something to hurt somebody, you had a bad last conversation, and you've been alienated or cut off from somebody you love, somebody in your family, a former friend, an old flame, and the last conversation you had with them wasn't good. And now there's a day or a time when you know you're going to see them tomorrow, next week. You know it's coming. Everything that you've buried, everything that you've hidden, everything that you've been running away from, now it's time to face the music. And you're wrestling with God. I don't want to do this. I don't know what they're thinking. I need to say I'm wrong. I need to say I'm sorry, because I made a lot of mistakes here in this relationship. But I don't know how they're going to take it. And then those moments of confrontation, most of us don't like confrontation or conflict, when we know that we're going to have to face it with this person or this group of people. And that's where Jacob's at as he wrestles with God. And the wrestling's not without pain. He dislocates his hip. There's a wound to the wrestling. Change and facing our past, things, the skeletons in our closet, the path of the road that we've littered with the scars of people we've hurt, and saying, yeah, I own who I was then, but we have the ability to change. Who will I be before God now? And God says, you're not Jacob anymore. You're not the trickster, the deceiver. Your name's Israel, the one who struggles with it and comes out with me. So wherever you meet in those moments of struggle with past wounds, past regrets, relationships that aren't yet hunky-dory, I pray that God helps you this Lenten season to do a little wrestling.